the winner of the 5K. How impressive.
Cause I was made for this. I'm at the top of every list. I was made for this. I was made for this. I'm a favorite. I was made for this. Yeah, I was made for this.
2016, we started the year off with a brand new car, and we went over to Attica and Fremont and raced just 3 or 4 races over there at the start of the season, and was very, very happy with how the car was performing. We were leading the feature. I think it was lap 9. We were slide jobbing back and forth with AJ Flick and racing for the win. And on lap 12, got into turn 3 there and got taken out. It's a racing deal happened. It dropped us to our knees, but we didn't give up. Our team never has quit in us. We don't stop. We don't ever give up. Pulled ourselves back together and put a car together that we could show up and still be competitive. Racing to me is literally a drug. It's an addiction that I literally can't get enough of. It's all I've ever known throughout my life. I mean, I grew up around it with my dad racing, my uncles racing, my grandpa racing. It's literally something that I was born into. It means everything to me. It's taught me a lot of life lessons. It's kind of identified me of who I am, and it's allowed me to figure out who I am in life. And it's taught me a lot of things on how to work hard and be me. When I strap on that helmet, I mean, nothing in the outside world matters. It's just me in the car, and I got to figure out how to get the car to the front. And it's just, it's something to me that I literally cannot get enough of. So I've been racing since I was 7 years old. We raced all around, mainly Slippery Rock Raceway, Good Hope, and we did pretty well. We actually, our first year racing, we ended up winning the points championship, becoming Rookie of the Year. I think we won 9 out of 12 races that year, and just kind of traveled around a little bit and got my feet wet and learned how to race, just cut my teeth in it. And after that, we moved up to limited sprints, which were like a 5.3 motor, smaller motor than what we're running right now, same size car. We started racing those at Sharon Speedway and ran those for a little bit, and then moved into 410s in 2011. And I've been racing 410s ever since.
Ooh, different story.
You gotta bring my mom into this one.
The minute he was born, I knew it was in his blood. Having his grandfather race, his dad race, my family owning Mercer Raceway, I just felt like it was always be something we were going to be doing pretty much every weekend.
She's been very, very, like I said, supportive in holding us together and letting me do what we want to do. I mean, there's a running joke that the whole reason she doesn't have a remodeled kitchen is because of this race shop and what we do here. But deep down, I think she really enjoys it, and it's very important to have my mom pretty much by my side through this whole racing career and what we do. I've been doing it for a while, but I've also been around it for literally my whole life, so it's something that I honestly don't know if I could live without.
Adam was born while I was racing. Started riding dirt bikes, and he approached me and said he'd like to get into motocross racing, and I talked to him a little bit about it and said, how about let's go try 4 wheels first. We went to our first go-kart race, and he said, yeah, Dad, I think I'd like to try that. So we ended up buying a cart, got him started there, and from then on, it was just all uphill.
My dad is a big part of my life. Obviously, he's who got me into racing. He's the person that has helped create the man I am today. He's a hero to me. Somebody I definitely look up to, and somebody I can go to for literally anything in life. And it's really cool to be able to do this racing deal with him by my side. We're literally a spitting image of each other. We're literally the same person.
Oh, Dad got into racing through Ralph Corderson Sr. In the early 60s, Ralph had a car that he gave to my dad to drive, take it and drive it and do what he could with it. Began in 1993. My brother Doug had purchased a micro sprint, and I went to watch him race and thought that'd be pretty neat to do. And he gave me the opportunity to get into it one night, and I thought, all right, this is about as far as I'll go. I think I can do this. So I ended up getting one and raced that for probably about 4 years. And then I purchased a sprint car, and I raced a year in micros to try to get the money together to get a motor for that car, and started racing 410s after that.
He is a very strong young man, but inside he is very sensitive, very caring, compassionate about what he does for a living and for racing. He has become something that I've dreamed of raising a young boy to become a young man that he is.
Adam is he's a tough man, a loving man, very strong-willed. When he sets a mind to do something, he usually accomplishes it. As a racer, I think he's just taken Kekich Racing to the next level, and I'm very proud of him for that.
Down to earth, honest, genuine. What you see is what you get. Just an overall good guy. And then as far as a driver, I've seen him do things that I'm like, how did he do that? And you know, always on the gas, always looking for ways to improve himself, the car, the team. I wouldn't want to work on anybody else's car.
Adam Kekich as a person, that's a good one. We bust a lot of stones. I have a lot of fun with Adam. I've been helping for quite some time now. He was in high school whenever I started. We've come a long way. I'd do anything for him. He's a good driver. I know he has talent. I've seen it. I've seen it happen. I've seen it at Mansfield. I've seen it at Sharon. I've seen it at Fremont and Attica. He's just a good kid, and I enjoy doing this.
I'd have to say I'm very proud of where Kekich Racing is today. I followed in my father's footsteps. Adam followed in my footsteps, but I'm very proud because he's taken bigger strides than I ever did. I'm very proud of us, where we're at in this time, and as long as we can be competitive, we're going to keep on doing it.
Between Zach, Eric, and Mike, and we spend a lot of time out here. They're like second family to us. I mean, they are family to us, and I have a lot of trust in them, and they have a lot of faith in me. We have fun. We have a lot of fun doing this, to be honest.
Oh, we do have a good time. There's a lot of fun in the shop, but when it comes down, push come to shove, I mean, everybody gets their game face on, and
it's business.
It's business then.
I definitely consider this team a family. The heartbreaks, in and out of the racing, and just a friendship. Yeah, I definitely think it's a family.
This team, from the time I met them around 2015, hanging out at the shop, taking me in. Adam's like my brother. Spend holidays with them, hang out. I mean, you know, we spend 15, 20, 30 hours a week depending upon what's happening. Honestly, more time with them than I spend with my regular family right now.
I'd have to say something really cool for me was 2011. We were nominated Rookie of the Year in the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame. And that always stuck with me and made me feel really proud of what I had done, because there was a lot of rookies that year all across the country, and just to be recognized that year as Rookie of the Year was really cool for me. Ultimate goal for me as a driver would be just like any other driver's goal, was to race for the big names one day and travel with one of the touring series, you know, whether it's the All-Stars or the World of Outlaws. As a little kid, that's all I ever wanted to do. If you put your mind to something, you work hard enough, you can make it happen. Obviously, in this day and age, opportunities need to fall in the right place, but it's something that I always have in the back of my mind as wanting to do. It would be cool to put Kekich Racing on the map. It would take a lot of sponsorship and a lot of, like I said, opportunities to fall in the right place. But it's a goal, it's a dream of mine, and it's something that I definitely wouldn't turn down the opportunity if it presented itself tomorrow.
Greenwich, Pennsylvania, the Mechanical Sport Rod Shop, Jones Performance, Sneezy Cabinets, number 5K, Adam Kekich. Adam Kekich in car number 5K, making his first appearance here with the Outlaws since 2017. Lap 1 for Adam Kekich is a 13.425, 1.3.425. Three-time winner this season at the Mercer Raceway, including last night.